didn't realize how effective smaller profile baits can be in getting big fish to bite. Smoked it. Oh God. Oh gosh, that's a good one right there. 2.5 inch mare. You know, developing this product really came down to getting a smaller profile. With pressure on a lot of our bodies of water, it's really come down to figuring out how to get those fish to commit. And smaller profile swim baits and profiles like this guy, like right here, really do a great job of just getting those fish when they're pressured to commit to the bait.
Oh yeah, baby, it's a good one too. Come here, baby. There we go. Look at that. Right in the top lip on the mare. Like I was saying earlier, perfect profile. Big old spotted bass, like a 3-pounder. Heck yeah, baby. I love it. Just like that. I think we've seen with swim baits, it's kind of went through a process where we wanted a lot of action on a swim bait. And now I think we're starting to move toward that subtle. You know, there's a lot more pressure on these lakes. They've seen these big paddle tail swim baits. They've seen all that. So we want something really subtle now. And to be honest with you, I mean, if you look at a shad swimming through the water, you can't hardly see his tail swimming. That's the most natural action, is that subtle presentation, I guess you say. But, you know, this bait's really, really subtle. It ain't really big and wobbly, you know, it's just really tight. I love that about this.
I think the biggest thing for me has come down to, like, we didn't realize how effective smaller profile baits can be in getting big fish to bite. Whether it's smaller threadfin down south. So these fish right here are actually chasing threadfin, and that smaller profile is exactly what you want to get them to commit to it. I mean, on the fall, it's just like, profiles are probably the biggest thing in bass fishing day in and day out. And when it comes to generating the bite, that profile is everything. A 4-inch swim bait, a 3-inch swim bait, a 2.5, matching the hatch and matching the profile of the bait they're eating, like that is everything that matters to these bass.
I'll put it on a 1/4 ounce head, you know, a VMC Redline swim bait head, and that's a tungsten head. It has a 1/0 hook in it, so it fits perfect for it. The whole time it's falling, it's just barely shimmering down. And that's the key, the fall, the rate of fall. You know, you can put a good jig head on there, and this is a really light jig head, and that bait is still just shimmying all the way down. And that's the key to getting a bite.
Consistent action. That's a huge deal when you're ultimately having that bait down there and you're slow rolling it, you're making sure that it's consistently kicking. You know, it's one thing for it to see it next to the boat and it's kicking, but the other thing is like when you're on that slow wind and knowing that that bait's doing that.
I've actually got the real thing right here. So as you can tell, these are not really big shad. I mean, they're smaller profile. I mean, they're 2.5 inches, and that's what this mare is, a 2.5 inch. It's just, it matches the hatch. That's the key. It's perfect size. So that's the 2.5 inch mare, new from CrushCity. It sure enough catches them.